Hi guys. Happy June 21st? June 20th. I'm always close. Never any cookie though. Um, I've been a little bit worried about those men that went down to see the Titanic, so I'm a little bit late doing this. And this is Tuesday, of course. You remember that I have changed back to Tuesdays. I was doing Sundays. And it's time for my shot. Um, I'm down to 190, which I was excited because I was stuck at 193 for a while. And I read on the Ozempic website, people were writing and saying that maybe I should eat a little bit more and try to jump it back into the position, I guess, time, whatever. Because they said that a lot of people get stuck and you just have to do something different. And since I cut back so much on my food, maybe I should just give myself a break. So I did. I can't remember what I had now, but I had like 1,400 calories. And today I had BLT sandwich, but I made two because I always used to eat two, but I could only eat one. I ate a little bit of the second one. It was kind of big bread too. It was a seed bread. It was kind of like thick. It was really good, but and I toasted it. But I had one and maybe a fourth. But then I ate a wedding cookie. I can't help it. I just was there, and I might have some fruit later. But so far this morning that it's countable. All I had was yogurt and my tea with some protein in it, and I had a moo bar. I'm gonna have my moo bar. That way I never get to really wanting sweets that bad. It's been kind of a crazy week. We've had some bad storms, and then now it's not even really that hot. I've got my jammies on because we shopped today and we shopped twice yesterday, and we're just kind of tired. And I got a little bit of grease on my new shirt, so I just put my jammies back on because I'm going to take a shower in a little bit. But anyway, I was really excited with the 190, and actually when I was getting on there, it almost stopped at 189, and I got really excited because I haven't been in the 180s in a long time. Um, I had, when they did my pacemaker 5 years ago, about June 14th or 15th, I weighed right at 199, I think, 198, 199. But I don't know when I weighed in the 180s, but I in 19, not 19, in 2011 when I retired, I think I was about 160, maybe 155. It's just sitting around and not doing anything really. I do get my steps in. I think I probably have my steps today. Yeah, 2544. We just think that our steps should be at least 2,000, but a lot of times we get more than that. But I just make sure that I don't have less than 2,000. And my husband's got problems with his feet, so sometimes he's a little bit less, but he pushes the buggy, and when you push the buggy, I don't know if you know that, but your Fitbit or whatever model you have, it doesn't count your steps correctly when you're pushing with that hand. So if I shop by myself, I use my right hand only, and I just kind of kick it around with my foot if I start to hit somebody. So if you see me in the grocery store, beware, because I could be dangerous. But anyway, when we get home, we always look at our steps, and his are usually less than mine, and I know that he's taken more steps than me. He could take less steps because he's got really long legs, but not that many. All right, let's see what else I told you I was worried about the Titanic people. I know people are really interested in the Titanic. I really am too, and I watch movies, I watch whatever they have on it, but I sure don't want to go down 2 miles to look at that. It's a graveyard, and I just think it should probably stay that way. Um, I guess they're just really excited about it, but I hate the thought of them possibly joining the other ones. Um, I did say my prayers last night for them, and I really worry. I watched it on the news all yesterday and today, and I hope they're going to be okay. What else do we have in news? Trump and Biden are both in trouble, and Biden's son, so, I don't know what we're going to do about that. I don't even know if I want to even be in a party anymore. It seems like they all have the problems. And I can't think of anything else in the news except for all these terrible storms. And so I'll get ready and get on this little shot deal. I got my new box and I put a number 5 on it. I keep all my boxes. I don't know. I guess I'm a screwball. It's probably my Titanic. Anyway, but I'll open it up. Some of you haven't seen me open it up, a new box. And not that it's exciting, but you probably want to know what it's all about if you're going to start on it. You open it up and it gives you a little bit of instructions. And you probably know what the instructions are. And here you fill in every time you give yourself an injection, put the date and what strength it is. And it's got instructions, and it's got all kinds of things telling you how you can get sick or possibly worse if you take this. But they do that with everything. You get aspirin and it still tells you that. And if you got this prescription, you probably got it from a doctor, so he's already probably told you that. But I think maybe some people get them other ways. Anyway, then when you open up the little flap inside, you got your pen, and I'm still on the 0.25, 0.5 pen, which I'll be on for another 4 months, I guess. So I can do 8.25s, or I can do 4.5s. And I think they recommend that you do 4.25s and then 2.5s. So they give you six needles. But when you're using it for 0.5, you always have 2 left over. And I'm going to use one today. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. But you should never really run out of these. I save them because you just never know if maybe you get a bad one or something. I've never had a bad one. And Lord knows we spend a lot of money for this stuff, so there shouldn't be any bad ones in the bunch, but you never can tell. So here you take out one little, and then I just usually try to stick it back in there so they don't roll all around in the little box. And then I put my little box back over here and get it out of my way. Here's my pen. I'm going to start shaking it now because they've been sitting in my refrigerator for a couple months now. And but I'm real proud of this because as the people that follow me, my friends, my pals know, I've been doing this for a little over 4 months, and I started at 217 and I'm 190, so I'm pretty proud of that. That's 27 pounds, and I'm into size 16 clothes, and I was wearing 22, so, but I'm not anywhere near where I should be or want to be. I don't know how much I really am going to be. Just take off the little top, and it has a little paper cover. You take the paper cover off, and then you screw the pen. You screw the needle to the pen. So then it's going to look like this. And I want you to note how you don't see the screw inside that pushes the Ozempic up. It's probably down and around here somewhere, but every time you turn it, it comes up. When you get to the last one, if you look at my last week, you'll see the screw. It's gray. All right. Now before and you can see that it says 0, because I'm on 0. But I'm going to clean my leg, and I'm really careful. I always want you to be careful. Make sure you clean everything so you don't get any kind of a dread disease. There's all kinds of things you can get from bacteria, and some of it is deadly. And I'm going to take out my alcohol pad. No, Willie. Cat's coming over. They think I have food, and if I have food, they want to be a part of it. And I know it's going to be on this leg because I did the right leg last time. And I'm going to put my little cleaner there, and I'll just leave it there because I forget. Now, I'm going to shake it again. Make sure you shake it real good. Get the air out of it. As I said before, air is deadly if it goes in your vein or your whatever we're sticking it in, because we're not looking for a vein, we're just putting it in the fat. And on me, it's real easy to find fat on my thigh. All right. Don't knock it over. I'm going to turn this so you can see, because it never really shows up really good. I'm going to turn it slowly so you can see that it'll go to the 0.25. And just do it slowly. I don't do it like this if I'm by myself, but actually I'm never by myself. I've always got you guys with me. Okay, now you can see the 0.25, and if I was starting this, that's where I'd stop. But I'm going up to the big girl, 5.0. And these pens go, I think they have, there's my 5.0. I think they have a strength of 1. I know they have a 1. And somebody said they had a 175. I didn't know that. But, and then they have a 2, and I've heard of a 4. My daughter uses the Monjero, and she's on 11. But I just don't want any part of that because it makes her sick. And I don't want to be sick. It's bad enough that I'm not hungry. That's the only downfall of taking this. It's the easiest way I've ever done, ever tried to lose weight. But you just kind of miss eating, because if you like to eat, which you probably do if you need to go on Ozempic, you just kind of miss watching TV and I want to put some popcorn or something else in, potato chips and all that good stuff. And it all still sounds good. Twice this last week I had Doritos, but I really only meant to have it one time, but I was cleaning up the bag the second time. There was some left, and I thought, well, I can't just throw that away. It ended up being like a half a bowl. But that's how I got to be 217 pounds. And I'm not making fun of anybody, because Lord knows that's me. All right. Now, I guess you can see this if I put it back a little bit. Don't fail me now, baby. Huh. It's my only camera, so. Okay. Now this looks like a little bad thing, but all right. So I've got. I have not said. I think I did better when my husband was here. He's next to me watching. Okay. So I'm going to do it right there. Now I take off this first cap. And then I take off the safety cap. And then I'm going to show you close up. I shook it, and if I did it right, and when you start it all up, it's got like a little, where are you? Where's my hand? There it is. See the little drippy drop? Make sure it's got that on there. All right. I'm not very good doing this, I know. I'm going to take it down, and I'm going to move the little cleaner spot. I hope you can see this. I'm going to put it in my leg. And I hope my manager's watching me to make sure I'm doing this right. All right, it's in my leg, doesn't hurt. And I push the button. Okay, it clicked. Now count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't know why, but my daughter said to do that. And I pull it out, and there's nothing there. No blood, no anything. I used to get blood because I shoved it in real hard, and I guess I didn't need to do that. I've never been a nurse, and I don't ever want to be a nurse, but I give them a lot of credit because they do some nasty stuff. Okay, I'm putting this on my needle. Still got juice on there. Hope that worked. Yeah, okay, because I'm going to show you. See that screw? It's already started up because I do a 0.5, so when I've done the 4, it should be at the top. Then I'm going to put this needle back on, and I'm going to unscrew it because, snap it. We don't want anybody to get hurt by it. I'll stick it in my little bottle, and then I'm going to cover the top up. Put it back in my box, and I'm going to close that up, except I've got a little bit left in this pen from last week, and I'm going to put that in again and try it one more time. I'm going to have to take one of these needles though, because I'm not going to use a needle again, and I'm going to have to use another leg. Lord, I might not be able to do this. I'm running out of legs, and I'm not running out of needles. Right? This is my last week's, my last month's, and I don't know how much is in there. Oh, I've still got needles in there too. Wow. Okay, but I'm just good. This is clean. I've kept it in the refrigerator, but I just want to see if there is any left because I'm old-fashioned. I don't like to waste. And I know that I can have more than 0.5 right now. So I'm just going to see how much I have left. I'm going to put it in this leg, which is the same leg I used last week. We need about 3 or 4 more legs. I know I can put it in my stomach, but I'm scared. And I could put it in my arm, but I'm scared. My daughter actually put it in her stomach, and she said it didn't hurt at all. But she said it didn't seem to work as well for her. She likes it in her thigh. All right, I'm going to put it in this thigh here. I'm doing the same thing I did before, cleaning the spot. Taking this off. I don't know, it's right up there. You can see how that screws way up there. I don't think it's going to have much of anything, but I'm not going to waste. Waste not, want not. Plus, this stuff costs $1,000. So even if it's a little bit, you're talking about $30, $40. All right, I take my little paper off. Uh-oh, my man went outside. I don't have anybody supervising me. Woo, that's a bad story there. All right, there it is. Taking off the first cap. Taking off the second cap. I'll have to see if there's any. It's got a drip. Shake it up because I didn't shake it. Now I'll probably shake off that little drip. Now we'll see how far we go. Because it's on 0. So let's just turn it. It won't go if there's no juice. Well, it didn't go very far at all. So I don't know if that's worth getting stuck. But I've got my little drip. It's a bigger drip than usual. I'm going to put it in there. Quick, 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 Karen. That hurt. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow! Watch me and just make sure I don't have any air that went through me. This could be a real action-packed video. That wasn't much at all. That wasn't worth it hurting. I think I put it in a tender spot. I put it more on the inside. Ooh. That wasn't a good advertisement for Ozempic. Don't put it on the little soft part on your thighs. Put that on the outside. Oh, solo mio, you are so nuts. Here, I'm taking it off. Now, I do save all these old things. I don't know why. I guess because I paid so much for them, I'm going to keep them. All right. And I'll put that cap on. And I'm going to notate on that box that I took a little bitty. I'm going to take those needles out because there's still There's 3 noodles left in there. There's 3 needles. My golly. I guess because I have done that before. I don't even have room for 3 more needles, do I? Got room for 2. If anybody needs a needle, just contact me. I got them. All right. Now I'm going to notate on here that today is June 20th. Might be bleeding. No, not bleeding. Okay. What is the day of the week? Tuesday. I put Tuesday for the day of the week that we do this. Tuesday. And I did on 7, this is 6/20. I did 0.50 plus that little bitty. And I close this up and I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator when I get all done with y'all. And I sure don't want to put the wrong one. This is the old one, and I'm going to put on there that I took a little bitty bit. I do that just in case something happens, because you might not remember, and they'll say, oh, it was contaminated. So I'm just being careful. 6, what's the date? Took 2 days. Okay, 6/20 took last little bit. All right, I keep track of everything. I've always been that way. Just call me Karen CYA, and that's cover your ass. I'm sure y'all know that, but there may be some juniors out there. Okay, I'm good. No bleeding. No nothing. Do I have anything to talk about? Not really. My dog is okay. I got a tick off him. It's a boy. And I don't have anything else to say. And I've been talking for 10 minutes? 23 minutes? How could I have talked for 23 minutes? Have I been talking 23 minutes? Yeah. He has to live with me. All right, well, I'm going, and if you would like, I'll stand up so you can see, but I've got pajamas on. You're not going to be able to tell anything. But I'll just stand. I don't have any underwear. I mean, bra underwear. Let's see. Let me go back here. I don't know. You can't really tell. Until this way. Can't tell. Here, now you can see I've lost. I still got some belly. I got the butt. But I'm going to sign off now because it's time. I've overstayed my welcome. And I'm going to let you see my babies. Look at my babies. Well, let me take this out. I've done so on my cats. Hey, Willie. You want to say hi to everybody, you pretty blue-eyed boy? Willie. Hi, little baby. I named him Willie because he's a little brat and he's named after my dad. Now, this is Sasha. She's my rescue, and she's only half Siamese. Hey, sister. Quee. We call her Quee for Queen. Quee. Mama loves you, little girl. She loves this little girl. All right, that's enough. There's Sir Manus. See you next week, if not before. My hair needs washing. I'm taking a shower in a little bit. I'm all a frisbees. Happy summer. Tomorrow's the first day of summer. And they did, I was just going to tell you this before I hang up. Oh, there's a look. We always have dogs come around here to see if I have any food for them. Okay, they said that if it doesn't get any warmer tomorrow, this will be one of the coldest first days of summer in Alabama, because it might not even get to 80, which I'm glad of, because we sure do get sometimes in the hundreds, and it feels like 180. All right, I'm going. Bye.